This is your one and only FireSpark81 with your daily dose of video goodness, and welcome back to another exciting Last Oasis video. Today, I'm going to show you how to get a ton of experience and money in game. Let's get to it. Real quick before we jump into today's video, I just got to give a massive shout out to my clanmate King Shinobi. He is the one who discovered this trick and taught it to me, and now I'm showing it to you. So massive shout out to him. I can take zero credit for this. He is the one who discovered it in our clan. Okay, so the trick that I'm going to teach you today relies on the forager module, and that can be found right here. You just go into your walker's cargo. If you don't know where those are at, go to upgrades, and right here are the modules. This module, as you can read there, says that the walker legs will automatically harvest foliage when traveling at slow speeds. Stacking this module increases the amount of foliage harvested. What is foliage? Foliage is anything that you harvest with a sickle or scythe, so like the bushes, cattails, all of that stuff. If you harvest it with a sickle or scythe, the walker legs will then pick it up. Now, only the legs will pick it up. If you run through a large patch of something, it will leave stripes where the legs are, it will be removed, and where the center of your walker is, there'll still be stuff on the ground, and you'll have to basically do like you're mowing the lawn and back up and go over it and back up and go over it. Now, why is this so crazy OP? Because when you start to get a bunch of these, they harvest a ton of resources, especially if it's a large patch of something really dense like cattails. You can go through and just harvest an insane amount of stuff. It gives you an insane amount of experience because you're harvesting so many things at one time. To do this trick, I highly recommend the toboggan because it stacks higher than 100. So if you harvest a bunch of cattails, for example, you can see here, they stack to 700. They actually stack to 999. But if I put them in my inventory, they only stack to 100 each. So it allows you to harvest a lot more. So ideally, you want to make a quality walker with more than one slot open and get something like the merchant module in there to unlock more of the slots in it, or upgrade it to the point in which you can, but we can't upgrade to level 10 right now. You can only get to level 5, and that's not going to unlock your other slots. So you got to make it with quality materials. If you don't know about quality materials, check out my video all about quality materials. I'll link it up here in the top right-hand corner. Anyway, as you see on the screen, you get an insane amount of experience harvesting stuff. Now, you only harvest single strips at a time, and you need a lot of these modules to really make it worthwhile. You can get away with about 5. 5 will do a pretty good job, but if you can get 10, as you see, it's absolutely insane. Now, what do you do with all that stuff? Well, you can harvest a ton of it and keep it for yourself and do stuff like make nomad cloth with the cattails, and you can also take all of that stuff to your local trader or trader in another tile and sell it all and get a ton of money. And the money, if you do not know, is used to not only buy stuff at the trader, but also upgrade your walkers to tier 5. We can't go any higher than that right now. You can see here, it wants 1,500 to go from tier 5 to tier 6, but if I click it, nothing happens. But you can get it upgraded to level 5. And as I said, you can also use that money in the trader to do anything from buy respecs to buy more of the modules that you need and what have you. Now, the other really great thing about this is that not only do you gain experience for being on the helm and gain the most experience, but everybody who is on the toboggan will also gain experience as well because you share experience with your clan. So if they're part of your clan, then they will gain experience as well, and it is enough to level them significantly. If you take a toboggan setup similar to this over to one of the hard zones, and I highly recommend the hard zones for the cattails because you can find them in super thick patches. If you take a brand new person over there, you can easily get them 10 to 15 levels with just one go over there until you have to wait for all of the cattails to respawn. And that's pretty much it. That's all there is to it. Just get a toboggan, get it upgraded as much as you can, and put as many of these forager modules as you can get on it, and then go to wherever you can find large patches of cattails. Work really well. Corn works great. Corn also sells really well in the medium zones, can get you a ton of money, but you can also go to these areas here on the medium maps. There's a bunch of cattails in here, and you can also find large patches in these green areas of just the normal bushes. Okay, that's it. This was just a quick video. I thought it was really good information and I wanted to get it out there to you all so that you could start making use of it. All right, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. If you like what you saw, consider hitting that sub button. I want to give a big thank you to my patrons for making this episode possible. Y'all are absolutely amazing people. If you would like to join my elite crew of Patreon supporters, please check out the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought. If you're shy, you don't like to comment, just hit that thumbs up button and share your support. Until next time, thanks for watching.